Yeah.
Alright, what do we... This one?
Yep. I think that's
I
it.
gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't
Hello,
think this one's
everyone.
on. I don't think this one's on, though.
Oh, really? Know what you do? Hit that X, son.
Okay.
Now hit the camera up top.
Yep.
The red. No. Go down to the live.
Oh, that's why.
Yes.
Oh,
now
that's why.
hit that little red button.
This one in the middle?
Yes.
Got it.
Got it.
Hey!
We got
hey!
it. Hey! No, sorry.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
I have no idea why we always have so much. Well, you know, there are many different devices happening, so we want to make sure each and every one of them
are hearing and seeing us.
Yes, so we hope everybody on Instagram, YouTube,
Facebook,
yes, everybody.
Chronicles,
Ed's page, my page, everybody.
Everybody's page. We're all on everyone's page.
Come on,
we're on Instagram.
Yes, we're on like you said,
YouTube.
Facebook.
Yep,
Hey,
Facebook,
you got your numbers. Okay, all right, numbers are going in. I love the numbers going up.
Yes. Hey, listen, we want to thank you guys for even joining us on today.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Woo.
You know, normally.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is a good one tonight. I'm sorry. I saw my fan and I figured
hot.
I'd go.
It's hot down there.
It's not. Well, it is warm, but
Say it.
This is a hot situation,
hey, Arthur, how you doing?
Topic, hot everything. We're about to really get into this seriousness.
Yes.
We love to have fun, though. Y'all already know.
Yes, they know. Listen, we love to have fun. We're all about having fun.
Yeah.
But we're also all about, helping families and relationship and those who are in relationships.
That's right.
Not only married couples, but those who are single and looking to get into a relationship.
Exactly.
So, this is what we do. This is what we're all about.
And you guys know that, so thank you. You all have been following us for the last 4 years. Oh,
4 years.
you guys are amazing. The last 4 years. And just this year alone, celebrated, we had a 1-year-old birthday. And you know what that was? Love is Worth the Work. Our book, Love is Worth the Work, turned 1 year old. Thank you for making our book.
I'm waiting for the cake and the ice cream.
I got you, baby.
Thank you very much.
I got you. We're going to celebrate.
Hey, we should get a cake made like the book.
Oh my goodness. All right, so we'll get a cake.
That's a good idea.
And then we'll celebrate. You guys, we'll go on live.
Right.
And they'll celebrate with us.
Yeah, and we'll give you guys a piece. If we can't give you a piece, we'll mail it.
I don't know how that's going to work. I'm not sure. All right, let me go on. We already went here.
Well, listen, we got to introduce ourselves. Honey.
All right, guys. Yeah.
For those who may not know, hi, I'm Ed.
I'm Angel.
And we're the Coopers.
Your certified life
coaches. Thank you very much. We did that very well.
Thank you.
But we are here to enlighten, to encourage, and to motivate you guys who are on live with us. I believe we're on a lot of social media pages right now.
Exactly.
And, there's a reason for that.
Okay, my head is down. Please forgive me with my head being down. I am just going to make sure that everyone has the information that we're about to share with you guys.
We got any information? Well, listen, the information...
I'm going to share this because I need you all to share this. The information is...
Yes, please like and share.
This is a serious series. Series, right?
Right. We're doing an 8-week, right?
Yes.
We're doing an 8-week series on, really on relationship.
Yeah.
And some of the things that we're speaking about.
Yeah.
We're going to be coming on every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Yes.
So we want you guys to come along with us.
Hi, Pastor Pam. Hi, everybody.
During this relationship.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. That's okay, babe. That's okay. So, you want to talk about it?
Listen, I just want you all to know. Oh, wait a minute. We have a song.
Oh,
so it's been a year, right?
It's been a year.
It's been a year. We have celebrated the book.
And we had a release. We had a release for the book.
Yes, we did.
Then we said, you know what? Oh, we did the Now Network.
Yes.
And so we needed a theme song.
Yes.
So my wife and I, Angel and I, we wrote a song.
Yes. Ed, you guys know, may not have known, Ed is a singer. When I first met him and his friends had a group. And so,
we ain't even gonna get in that story.
Hi, Pastor Pam. So we are celebrating our year anniversary of our book, of our song, and we are grateful. But we are in a series, a very serious,
a very serious series.
And this is going to help your relationship.
Say it.
Whether you're
married,
right,
single,
right, hi Darnell,
looking to get into a relationship,
right.
So this is what this is. This series is designed for you.
So get your notebook.
Yes. Get your pen.
Yeah. Or
one that writes.
Or take notes in your phone.
In your phone.
I'm good at that. I take notes in my phone. Very good at that. Right. Hi Tammy. Good evening. And so we want you guys, hi Arthur, hi everybody that's tuning in. Do us a favor, all please 25 share, of y'all.
Start a, what do you call it thing?
Yes, he did, Shorty. He said, hey, cut off that hibernation beard.
Yeah.
He left a little bit of Fu Manchu. He said, I have no idea why.
It's there.
But anyway, yes.
It's there.
But we were asking you all to prepare yourself because we love to have a good time. We always love to have a good time. But
we would be playing our music right now, but the fact that I don't know what's going on with Facebook with this music stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we own the rights to our song. We still can't get it. Like they messing with us.
So what we gonna do, baby?
We'll just sing
we're gonna sing it for y'all.
Sing the hook. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2. I know. So go ahead. Give me a count.
Love is so worth the work.
Love is so worth the work. Love is so worth the work. Love is so worth the work. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Alright, so he's doing the music. So you guys do us a favor if you love that song, and I know you do.
It is
Hi Mom, my mother is tuning in all the way from St. Petersburg, Florida. Hi Latoya, how are you? I hope you got your book. Please forgive us. I'm so excited that you guys are tuning in. Right? Look at Tammy. Alright, so you were gonna say something.
Listen, if you want the book, you can get the book. It's on Spotify.
No, the song.
Oh, the song. I'm sorry, the song. The song, there's so many things going out there, but the song is on Spotify. It's also, if you have an Apple iPhone, go to iTunes.
Yes.
It's also on iHeartRadio and any other way you can, music download where you can get it. Just type in "Love is Worth the Work." Okay?
You guys, I'm telling you, you're really gonna enjoy it. It is a beautiful song. We had it mastered by Paul Lowe himself. He is the husband of Thea, who is our management. So we want you all to download that song. Go, do it right now, and then come back in and tune in with us for.
No, don't download it right now. Download it after we go through this.
Okay. Oh, Shorty's got it on her playlist. Yay, she's got it on her playlist.
Download it after we do this.
Okay.
But
okay.
I think
What do you think, baby?
Earlier today, Angel and I, we were just talking about what we're gonna write. Not what we're gonna write, but what we'll speak about on tonight. And a powerful message came through, and it's something that we've all have had a part in. Yeah, we've all experienced sometime.
Right.
And I'm gonna after singing, she gotta drink some water. Listen, you notice I don't have to drink no water, right? No, sir. Anyway, but what we wanted to do, I'm gonna have my beautiful wife tell you what this title is because it is so powerful, and we want you guys to really see and understand what it's all about.
First of all, you guys understand, or maybe you are still trying to navigate your way through. I think I am too, right? And I've been here for 40 plus years, navigate my way through relationships.
Yes.
Okay. And we came up with this thought to understanding relationships.
Yes, I love that. Understand. Keyword understanding.
And it can take. We've been married for 20. Come on, 28 years, because we messed up. Last year we told y'all 28, then it was only 27, but it's been 28 years, and we're still trying to understand it. But what we understand this so far is there are things, unmuting your relationship. So week one, we talked about unmuting your relationship. In other words, your voice has to say. Yeah.
Your voice needs to be heard.
Yeah.
Not only within your relationship, but also within your community, or if you're even speaking to someone.
Those are relationships.
William, how you doing, man?
And those are relationships. And so this covers marital relationships, but it also covers just relationships
in general. Those will see. In week 2, it was unlocking. Sometimes we lock things up we don't even need to be locking up in a relationship.
That's good.
So we want to unlock. Week 2 was unlocking your relationship, certain things within the relationship.
Yes. And so tonight is week 3.
This is a heavy one. I'm sorry,
yeah,
y'all. This is a heavy one because we've all experienced it. We've all dealt with it.
Yeah.
And we've all had a say in it. I'll just say it that way.
You're
a
right,
say in
right.
it.
Yeah.
So, but this week is about what?
Unforgiveness. Y'all can go ahead and type that in the thing because I'm gonna type
Unforgiveness.
Unforgiveness.
We are sometimes, we are so easy. It's what that word right there, unforgiveness, is a powerful word.
Yeah.
But yet I'll say it for me, it's a dangerous word.
Ooh.
It's a powerful word, but yet it's a dangerous word because there's certain effects that go with unforgiveness.
Yes. And one of the things we want to really talk about it, and do you all understand that having unforgiveness, and let's talk about what unforgiveness is. Unforgiveness is, let's talk about that definition because see, some people, they're not sure. Unforgiveness is when you are unwilling to talk to y'all. We're going to talk to y'all tonight. Y'all ready? We just going to talk, all right?
And please talk back.
And y'all talk back to us. We're just going to be real as can be. But unforgiveness is when you are unwilling or unable to forgive someone for hurting you. And that could be breaking your trust. That could be causing you intense pain. Okay?
Right.
And so what we realize is that unforgiveness is serious. It can ruin a relationship.
Yes.
Do I have a witness?
Unforgiveness can ruin a relationship. You know what you're doing? You're harboring feelings. You're harboring thoughts. You're harboring these things.
Right.
Unforgiveness within your body. And you know what? Let me tell you something. Do not think that unforgiveness will not have an effect on you.
I want to share something with you guys. Please. Is that there are medical statements and statistics that are proven if you harbor unforgiveness, that it'll show that there is a link between your health. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Unforgiveness can affect it can cause depression.
Yes.
Anxiety. Yes, anxiety. It can create emotions that overwhelm you.
Wow.
And that's just within that one word, baby.
But also, I know we got kids. If they're kids here, close your ears, kids. But also, unforgiveness can limit your intimacy with each other. Yeah. Unforgiveness can limit the intimacy with each other. Yeah. Now, what it does, it builds a wall, brick by brick, piece by piece. After a while, that wall gets so large and so thick, it's hard to go through it. It's hard to break through.
So why did we talk about this tonight? Because this is a real statement.
Yes.
And these are subjects that nobody wants to talk about. These are real subjects nobody wants to talk about in a relationship.
Yes.
That if maybe Ed did something to me that I didn't like, and I can talk about it now, but at the moment, I was harboring unforgiveness. And it was sometimes as simple as he didn't tell me that he was going to work overtime, right? And that may not sound like something big, but I became angry and realized that I was harboring unforgiveness because he ruined my what do you call it? My vacation that I was booking, right?
Right.
And I was like, what?
How you gonna do overtime and you didn't let me know? Oh, baby, I'm sorry. You can't listen.
And it was a simple thing of him probably not just talking to me. That goes back to unmuting your voice, right? And we understand.
Unmuting your voice. A voice has, you need to be heard.
Right, and your voice has power because when you mute and when you don't talk about some of the things that can make your relationship strong, make your relationship better, healthy, you start harboring unforgiveness, like simple things. And so it's an area that we want to share with you guys tonight. We have some steps that will help you get through these things, and we have it in our book, baby. We didn't talk about it in our book.
Honestly. Forgive fast and often. In other words, what we're speaking about is the fact that if you make a mistake or you hurt someone that you love, listen, you got to forgive fast. Don't wait.
I'm gonna be honest. Can we just be honest? Because what happens is you forgive. It's a progression. It's an everyday
I like that
thing.
one.
It's okay. You make a decision, number one, that you will forgive, right? Because what we realize in our
but some people don't make that decision. You have to make the decision.
That's the problem. Ding, 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 ding. If I had a bell, I would ring the bell. Are you making that decision tonight? Have you made that decision tonight to make a decision to say, I'm going to forgive?
Bill Deegan, how you doing?
I know that it's not easy, but here's what we realize is if you don't forgive, you lock yourself up.
Locked up. Oh my goodness.
You lock yourself up.
And it's consequence.
It's not Ed. I didn't lock
you
Ed
put
up,
yourself there.
But Ed didn't lock himself up. I locked myself up in a prison of being upset, unforgiven, because he ruined something that I had planned so hard for. And that's what happens. You put yourself in a prison.
But if there was a scripture that, there's two scriptures that we that sort of reach out. But if you look at Mark 11:25, and whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone, so that the Father also who is in heaven may forgive you of your trespasses. You gotta forgive.
It takes time though, baby. Can we just
it does take time. You know what? It does take time. It lingers, or some people may not go about, all right, how do I forgive? How do I set this up on forgiving?
Yeah.
And then when you're saying, all right, I want to forgive, but I don't know how to go about it.
We got you tonight.
I'm going to speak for men. I may not speak for all men, but I'm going to speak what.
But can we tell them they don't have to worry no more about what to do?
Precisely.
You no longer have to say why. We're going to tell you why.
I'm going to tell you how.
You don't have to worry about saying, how do I forgive? We gonna tell you how. And there is a progression to this. Can we tell you this is what we were gonna say. In our book, it says FF&O, forgive fast and often. Why do we say often? It means you made a decision, but that there are moments that will remind you of the pain. That will remind you.
We'll call those triggers.
Yes, we'll call those triggers.
There's triggers that may remind you. You can have a disagreement, and then you see something on TV that seems like, especially if you're watching Tyler Perry, he's just hitting all these things. You be like, oh man, this guy's on there. I gotta deal with this again, and it comes right back up again.
And so that's
those
why we
triggers.
Say that. Yes.
And so that means that, you know what? It's there. It's there, and it's relevant because it happens.
But have you made a decision that I'm gonna forgive? The pain is there. Please don't dismiss the pain. Can we not tell you? We're going to be real transparent with you. We have scriptures to back this up too. But you can't dismiss the pain. You have to, and we'll get into the steps because we want you to. You have to acknowledge it, but you have to make an intentional decision.
I like that. An intentional decision, because it really falls down to this: do you want to forgive? Do you want to release yourself? Do you want to break the chains of being locked up with unforgiveness?
Right.
That right there is a ball and chain you do not want to have hanging on you.
So we're going to be talking about when we focus on the resentment towards others or even ourselves, we won't be able to listen into our soul's message. And that means that interrupts our relationship as a couple. Dealing with our children.
Yep.
And so when we forgive, we heal from the inside out. You all can write that down. If you forgive, you heal
from the inside out. Yes. You ever get a cut on your finger? It heals from the inside out. Not from the outside in, but the inside out. Sometimes you have to get those internal feelings and maternal situations. They have to heal. Your heart has to heal.
So what happens is making the intentional step to say that I want to be healed, that I'm going to learn how to forgive. And so you have to be, we're on a diet. We're working on a healthy routine. Yeah, it's not quite a diet, but it's a new lifestyle, right? Right. So we're intentional about what we're eating. So you have to be intentional about saying, you know what, Ed, I remember when you ruined the vacation that I planned, but you decided to work instead, and so I could get all angry all over again, and all the emotions come up again, and then I have to control myself and say, okay, you did say you forgave him, right? And so talk your way through it, baby. I'm feeling like I remember those emotions.
That's a key word. You got to refer back to week 1. You have to unlock your voice. You have to unlock. You have to speak. sometimes we don't want to speak on these things because we feel, it's going to bring all this up. I got to go through this again. No, you have to speak, get it out in the atmosphere, get it out in the open so you can heal.
So our trapped emotions can become so overwhelming that they affect our current relationships. And so you're overwhelmed with your emotions on how certain things affected you in the past, and it can affect your relationship. Unforgiveness can affect your relationship and ability to be authentically, yourself. To be your authentic self. Your unforgiveness can lock you up where you cannot be your authentic self. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about unforgiveness. Let's talk about unforgiveness and what that means. You guys want to talk about it, you can. What does that mean?
And also the consequences that it has.
Oh, are y'all willing?
There are consequences to having unforgiveness in your life. There are consequences. Right. And some of these consequences could be detrimental to you. Yeah. So that's why we're here to tell you how you get rid of and break the chain of unforgiveness. Right. Break the bond of unforgiveness.
And so, we're gonna really have this conversation with you. We want you all to understand what that's gonna look like. The importance of how to forgive.
Right. Sometimes you think you're over unforgiveness.
Wow. What do you mean by that, though?
Here's what I mean. Sometimes if you haven't really dealt with it, you say, "Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm all right." No. Because something will come up and then all of a sudden them emotions and them feelings will start to rise up within you. Yeah. That right there is when listen, this has a hold on me. I need to release this.
Yeah. And so what we want to share with you guys tonight is it's until you forgive, you're the ones paying that price.
Right.
Isn't that sad?
You're carrying the burden.
Yeah. And can I share this with you guys? Because it's a very sensitive topic and we're talking about unforgiveness in areas where it's very wide range. You can talk about in relationships where we're very transparent. We're talking about maybe you've experienced infidelity, or maybe you experienced betrayal, or maybe you experience that major disruption, right? In your life.
Any type of major disruption something that basically can shake the foundation of where you're standing, your relationship foundation.
Right. And it's until you decide and say, I'm going to say me. I may never go back to Ed and say I'm sorry. But if Ed makes a decision to forgive me for what I did to him, it benefits him to say I forgive you. It doesn't do anything for the perpetrator, which is myself. Right. So I wronged Ed. I still have that karma to pay. Right. I still have that debt to pay. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
But if Ed decides he's going to forgive. If you're going to forgive me, so what does that do for you?
What that does for me? I'm free.
Right.
In other words, the burden is the weight that was on me is off of me. Right. So you want to release that weight that is on you. You have to learn how. You know what? And I'll say this: for men, it's hard sometimes. We don't know how. Yeah. How do you navigate through the sea of unforgiveness? How do you say I forgive you?
Right. When you say you're over it.
That's right. When you say you're over it, how. All right. How do I say I forgive you?
Or when you pretend everything is okay.
And it's not. So how do you say I forgive you?
And how do you say that when something's not quite right? And those are the signs we want to share with you now, that those are the signs of unforgiveness. And so what we want you to understand is that if you make the decision to forgive, we're not saying that the person that harmed you or did an offense to you is off the chain. Right. That ain't got nothing to do with the perpetrator tonight. We're trying to release those that are dealing with unforgiveness. And if you're dealing with unforgiveness, know that you haven't forgiven someone for whatever it may have been.
True. You took my ice cream.
Right, but what are you doing though?
You're locking yourself up.
Right. And that's
and you know what? And the thing is, there are signs. Your body. I'll say this. Your body will let you know.
Free. That's beautiful, Michelle. Michelle says that today I am free of the things that, here you go, baby, of the things that the devil tried to put up on me. God is great. That's a testimony. Yes. And that's what we're trying to share with you guys. And not everybody has that testimony. But thank you for sharing that testimony, Michelle. Thank you so much.
Yes.
For sharing that testimony.
I will say this: your body will react to unforgiveness. If you are not forgiving someone,
right,
your body is going to start to show signs that you're not being, you're not forgiving someone.
All right, so give them one sign, babe.
All right.
Number one.
Sleeplessness.
Right.
You're restless at night.
Yeah.
You're tossing. You're turning. You're like, I can't sleep.
Right.
Well, how come you can't sleep?
Right.
Because this is weight. You know what? It's like a weight on you.
Right. These are the first signs. So what we're going to share with you guys right now. How many signs?
5. Five signs.
Five signs. That you have what? Unforgiveness, okay? And you know what they are. I'm not going to get into it. You already know what they are. I remember having
Can I say this? We say, our signs may not be the signs that you're experiencing, but they may be right along the same line.
Yeah, somewhere balancing around the same.
Right.
And you guys will understand what that looks like, and we want to share this with you. So if you're having trouble,
you're about to say something.
Yeah, if you're having what?
Having trouble sleeping.
Yeah, that's a sign.
That's a sign
of unforgiveness, and you know what that is. Number 2 is you can't stop thinking about what happened. I was so mad that Eddie messed up our trip years ago. I was so mad I couldn't even get that out. I didn't even want to plan another trip. I didn't want to plan another trip. I was so mad I lost my deposit. You know how you just,
Lord.
You know when you just get angry, and I was like thinking about it, and I just kept thinking about it. And some of you may have had some issues, like when you think about it. Hi, Deandra.
Hey, Deandra, how you doing?
And so those are some signs. There's some signs about, you missing, maybe some signs of your unforgiveness. All right, that was me.
Right.
All right, you can read number 3, babe.
Oh, number 3?
Yeah.
You can't seem to move on. It seems as though you are stuck in that place of unforgiveness. You can't move. It's as though you're in quicksand. Your feet can't move. You cannot move forward. Right. How are you going to move forward, when you're just so full of resentment, anger, and unforgiveness? Because it's going to weight you down.
Exactly. Deandra was just saying this, that, that's a good sign too. It's on replay all the time.
Groundhog Day. That day just repeats itself. It repeats. It's like a repeat. It's like a repeater. It goes over.
No. I could see it right now. It was replaying how I felt. It was like it was replaying, and I could not. It was like a television show. It was like, you watch Good Times, and you've seen those episodes over and over and over again. Yep. But you know what it is? It kept replaying all the pain, all the hurt, all what he did, all that he didn't do, all that she said, all that she didn't say. I kept replaying it, and so
don't watch a Tyler Perry show, because I'm telling you, it's gonna come up.
All right. Michelle is saying she was feeling some type of way when she saw a person, and I would just get angry.
That goes right into what we're gonna say.
This is the next one. All right, you are right on it, Michelle. It says, but God stepped in and turned it around. So, Michelle, you tell me, how did you said, but God, did you make a decision? Did you make a decision to say God? Because not everybody they don't know what that means. And I want you all to really get into the depth of what that means.
Right.
Do you know what that means? Because some people say that they want God to help them, but they really don't get the help because they don't let God help. Y'all not hearing me.
How we mess up is when we try to take care of things ourselves. How we mess up, we're always, listen, fan me, baby. Give me some fan.
That's for me. Because I'm going to tell you, hi everybody.
Get yourself out of the way. You ever notice how we seem to put ourselves in the way of a lot of things we're trying to get over?
Well, because we think we can handle it. And can you speak on that from a man's point of view? Because, men feel like they can handle everything. Like Ed be trying to figure
I said it before. Men try to handle everything. And listen, we're driving. We know we're lost. We're not going to tell you, no, listen, I got the mind of a GPS. I can get us there. Baby,
God.
no, you're not going to get there. So we don't want to break hold of it. We don't want to admit, I need help.
Right. So number 3 is that you can't seem to move on when you have these are signs of unforgiveness.
And you have a hard time forgiving people.
Some more than others.
Y'all
know.
But Deb, you gotta speak about what Michelle said.
Okay.
She said other people get it. In other words, you lash out when you harbor that unforgiveness.
Yeah.
You may lash out at people who have no idea what's going on. They may say the wrong thing, which is a trigger, which is going to set you off because you remember that.
Yeah.
No.
You gotta talk to the men with this because I hear some of the women are really interested in what that looks like for, some of the men. Some of the women want to understand how you function, how men are thinking when it comes to some of these signs. All right, can we finish up this number 4 and then we're going to talk to them about that. Number 4, this is another sign of unforgiveness is when you are experiencing bursts of anger. And if you're struggling with unforgiveness, you're most likely. Right. This is why it goes right into the men because most men don't want to talk about it, but most of the time, if you're being unforgiveness towards your woman, your wife, your girlfriend, you're most likely bottling up things. And then oftentimes the person who is the recipient of the inevitable outbursts not the person, I didn't cause that problem. Why are you tripping on me?
We're talking about unforgiveness for those who are just joining us.
Yes. Are you serious? What? I didn't even know this. I had no idea. This is confirmation. Somebody on Instagram. Thank you, everybody that is tuning in. We have the Chronicles page, my page.
We got everybody's
page. Okay. That's dope. I love it. So this confirmation. We're talking about unforgiveness.
Right.
We're talking about also understanding relationships.
Right.
And last week, for those that are on Instagram, we're just kind of doing a recap. We talked about the first week was
unmute your voice.
Unmuting your
voice. The second week was unlocking certain things within the relationship.
Right. And then this week we're talking about unforgiveness. All right. So now we're talking about that number.
It's really like the prison of unforgiveness.
Ooh.
The prison that you set yourself in of unforgiveness.
All right. So when you
talk about bursts of anger, honey.
Right. When you're talking about how we are exploding on people.
Wow.
And they had nothing to do with it. They had nothing to do with it.
Had no idea. They just walked into it. They just walked into a hornet's nest.
Can I tell you, I was very good at just kind of bursting out and no, go. I'm talking to my kids and they're like, "Mom, what's the matter?" I was like, "Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, I'm just experiencing something right now." And they get the wrath of you because your outburst. And so you need to really sit back and see, "Hi, cousin." Mwah. You really need to examine yourself
I can't wait
because
to this next one.
I had to examine myself.
Right. It's a self-examination.
It was for me because I was harming others, outburst with just outburst to them, and they had nothing to do with what I was going through.
Wow.
I was mad with somebody else and taking it out on my husband. I was mad with somebody else and taking it out on my children.
Right.
Harboring unforgiveness like that, it can eat you up inside. We're here to talk to y'all. You're going to be free tonight. I really feel somebody being free tonight of the unforgiveness.
And can I say this, even though this time that we're in right now, this COVID time, people locked up, or, like finances, things are not working right. There may be some unforgiveness that is within. Because listen, a lot of stuff came out, when we're locked up and cooped up together. We love it, but, there's things that come out. So this is why we're speaking about talking.
What's number 5? I love this
Number 5, I like this.
Because I want you to talk to the